Hello everybody, welcome back to Sophie's episode of FreeMyApps playing Boom Beach. I hope you've enjoyed our first episode last week and I hope you're going to enjoy this one as well. So since I posted the last video, I've been doing a whole lot of boom beaching, and this actually is not a very advanced base compared to my personal base, but I'm not going to tell you my username because I'm going to keep it just for myself. And Juliet is actually not joining me today because she's recording other games for you guys, and hopefully you're going to check out Juliet's video as soon as she posts them and comment and participate and just give her a lot of love because I think you've enjoyed the last episode very much. So let's give Juliet some love in her next video too. So let's talk about strategy. Last time when I posted the video, I told you that basically when you start playing Boom Beach, you kind of have to make a decision for yourself and say, am I going to play this game and am I going to play as an offensive player or as a defensive player? And I told you that we're really lovely and nice people here at FreeMyApps, but we decided to play more of an offensive gameplay because especially in the beginning, as you don't have too many resources to protect, you really have to go out there and get more resources, get more loot so you can keep upgrading your HQ, so you can keep progressing through the game. So I'm going to bring you a few more episodes today of me clearing up my map. I cleared up the map last time, and I don't think I can be that lucky for anywhere, in the long term, because as I keep playing and upgrading our radar, we're going to get more real-time player bases on our map. I can't speak today, please pardon me. And so as we keep upgrading, it's going to get more and more difficult to clear up the map. So let's enjoy it for now. So this was the very first attack in basically NPC bases are not very difficult, but sometimes they can get tricky. So hopefully you're a beginner as well. If you're not a beginner, hopefully you're still enjoying these videos, and I'm going to go ahead, get back to the base, train my troops, and go ahead and select the next base to attack. So here are a few things that we can do here. We can basically go ahead and start with attacking the machine gun or the mortar, and you actually just make a decision as you land on the beach of the base, and you decide whether or not you're going to go right or left. So in this particular episode, I'm gonna just go with the flow. I don't have a plan. I just want to have a great time, play, and hopefully engage with you guys as this goes on. So I decided to land my troops on the right side of the beach, and now we're going to go through and heat up some of the economy buildings. Those look like little storage barrels, and after that I'm going to direct them towards the mortar. They will take down the mortar, and we're going to go down on the HQ. And using my medikit, I almost set healing spell. You can probably tell that I play both Boom Beach and Clash of Clans, but I sometimes pre-throw a healing medkit so that I can heal up my troops before it's too late. So this was also a super easy base, and this goes on with just playing as an offensive player. The more you attack, the more loot you get, the more victory points you get, but you got to be really careful. If you don't upgrade your troops and you just keep attacking, your victory points will keep going up, which means that you're going to get matched with players that are high level. So sometimes if you're just going off of victory points and you're not really upgrading your troops, your landing crafts, your gunboat, you can actually hurt yourself. So please make sure that you are thinking about both your victory points, upgrading your headquarters, upgrading your troops, and just doing it as a balanced act. You can't just select one or the other. Unfortunately, it has to be a very, very balanced act. So here's another base that we're going to take down really, really soon. The mortar's got its health, I think, about halfway down, and by the time we get down there, we can probably get another artillery shot and take it out altogether, or if not, we will just walk on it and look at my troops going down to economy buildings. Sometimes I just let it ride out, especially on the lower level NPC bases. I don't even bother to direct them too much because I feel like it's just so easy, and I just sit here, I sit back and enjoy watching my troops taking it in their own hands and taking the HQ down. So far, this is going to be our third victory of the NPC base, and I think we've got one more real-time player base on the map, and I would love to take it down from the first try. It is a bit higher of a level than I am. I think currently we're about level 9 and we got fewer victory points than that player, but I think we can still do it. So let me go ahead, jump in, train our troops, collect the gold, and come up with the strategy for the next attack. So as you can see, we're actually currently upgrading our med kit. So we got 2 hours and 55 minutes to go, and it's going to get upgraded to level 2. And speaking of strategy, when you start building up your base, just think of the formation of the strategy. Look at this cluster right here. So if you place your buildings this close together, and this may be one-on-one for you and you're not interested, if you place buildings too close together, they can be taken out with a single artillery shot or a single barrage. So just stay mindful of how you place buildings on the map, and make sure that you don't make it way too easy for other opponents to attack you. So our next project is to upgrade our headquarters so we can get lovely Zukas and sculptor and a few more things. So we got 4 hours and 59 minutes to go. So in the next episode, you guys, I'm going to show you my favorite hookah attacks, which you all know it means Zukas and heavies. So let's jump in and check out this real player base. I can't read it because I don't know whether it's Chinese or Japanese or some other kanjis. I really can't read it, so I don't want to butcher the name. So we got 2 sniper towers here. We have a mortar and a machine gun. So this is going to be a bit more difficult, and I'm going to make a decision and say, am I going to attack the sniper tower on the left or on the right first? Because regardless of my decision, we are still going to get to the point where we're going to be within the radius of the splash damage of all the other defense buildings sooner or later. So I'm going to throw in a medkit right over there to pre-heal my troops as they're starting to get hit up by the sniper tower on the right hand side. And let's see, I'm gonna throw a medkit one more time. We're gonna try to take down the machine gun, and hopefully after we can take care of the sniper tower. And my troops separate here. I'm gonna direct them, and actually I'm running out of gunbone energy, so this is not boding very well for me, unfortunately. I think this is gonna be, oh no, I'm probably gonna lose this one. This is not looking good for me, you guys. I am losing my troops like there's no tomorrow, and look at that, those lovely mines took down all of my riflemen. So this was very unfortunate, but I think we can actually get it done. I'm going to go back and retrain my troops. I'm going to instant finish the training and spend a few diamonds because I just don't feel like sitting here and waiting for my troops to finish training. So you guys can also use diamonds to train your troops instantly, and obviously if you're running short on diamonds, remember to use FreeMyApps. But let's jump back in. I changed the strategy just a bit. So remember those nasty mines that took down my riflemen? I'm going to go ahead and take them out with a single artillery shot, actually, and then that clears up it pretty nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and deploy my troops on the left hand side of the beach, have them go down to the left hand side sniper tower. After that, I will direct them to the machine gun, and hopefully the healing spell, I keep saying healing spell, and I mean to say medkit. And after that, I'm going to direct them to the mortar. Hopefully by now we're getting pretty close to taking down the mortar, and after that we can just run for our lives right behind the HQ. So we are finally outside of the reach of the other sniper tower, and this is looking pretty good for me now. So now that there are no more defense buildings left on the player base, we're just going to take our time and take down a few economy buildings, and after that, when I'll have a flare and enough energy for the flare, I'm going to flare them up on the HQ, and down it will go. There is absolutely nothing that can stop us now. Well, actually, I suppose I could run out of time because we only got 3.5 minutes to complete the mission, but hopefully we're not going to run out of time and we will be victorious in this particular episode. So you guys, the HQ's health is draining pretty quickly, so I think I'm gonna finish off the video right over here. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode, and look at these cute little riflemen and the heavy just doing what they do best, attacking the HQ and bringing the loot back home to our lovely FreeMyApps Boom Beach village. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please comment below and let me know whether or not you've been playing Boom Beach since the time it dropped in the iTunes store, and let me know if you would like to see any particular attacks or any particular advices, any particular troop combinations and whatnot, and we would love to bring you more episodes in the future. Until next time, we'll see you soon.